Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be playing Esper Full Control. It's going to be a standard best of one list with average converted mana cost 3.1. It has 3 creatures, 31 non-creatures, and 26 lands. Now, we're trying out Teferi along with Silver Scrutiny. We have Eritai Resurrected, Wandering Emperor here as well, and 1 copy of Lear, Disciple of the Drowned. We have a bunch of removal, some card draw, and I guess 4 copies of counter spells. So let's get right into the list. We're running a bunch of removal here, but if you see here, it's only 1 copy of a lot of things, and the reason why is because we're playing Lear, right? And I always like to play a single copy of a lot of things when I'm playing Lear here. So very good. 3 cut downs, 1 March of Otherworldly Light, Soul Partition, Sunset Revelry. We have a lot of life gain in the list. Make Disappear 2 of, Negate 2 of. I didn't go heavy on the counter spells again because of Lear, even though it's only 1 copy, but still, I wanted to make it as synergistic as possible. And I think having counter spells relies on you passing a lot, and a lot of times, you know, when you play control, you have to pass a lot, and I don't want to pass a lot. So only 4 copies of counter spells here. Go for the Throat, Infernal Grasp, a healthy split. 2 Silver Scrutiny because we're playing Teferi and it synergizes insanely well with Teferi. You can draw a lot of cards if you have a lot of mana, which uptakes Teferi's loyalty by a lot and the spirit that it makes. And we're also running Union of the Third Path. 3 of, draw a card, gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand. A lot of times we're going to have cards in hand, so when you draw cards, you're going to gain an insane amount of life, so it's a lot of tempo, a lot of life gain. Plays very well against aggro, that's for sure. We're running a new copy here, a new card here, Legion to Ashes. It's basically a sorcery that's an Orzhov. Not really as good as Void Rend, but we tried it out, right? It's decent. Exile non-land permanent, and all the tokens that the player controls the same name as the permanent. So if they control a token of whatever we're exiling, then it leaves the battlefield as well. Underwhelming card, but for 3 mana, just exile non-land permanent seems decent, right? 2 Void Rend, especially good against mono blue here, can't be countered, so you can deal with their Haughtagens, you can deal, you know, except if they have protection, of course, like that phase out protection, but it's fine. Can't be countered, which is very good, especially good against other lists that might run something like Make Disappear, you know, Esper lists, other control lists, so very decent. 3 depopulates here, 2 Wandering Emperors, 2 Memory Deluges. Memory Deluge does not synergize well with Teferi, but you absolutely need Memory Deluge, especially against mono blue. If your stuff is getting countered, Memory Deluge is also insanely good against Liliana, and it's just a decent card for control nonetheless. Eritai here is just an extra body on the battlefield. You can tempo pretty well with Eritai by flashing it in. You counter something like an Invoke Despair or something, you know, like a Planeswalker or anything. You can also kill Planeswalkers with Eritai and creatures. So if you're getting attacked down by 2 or more creatures, you kill one, you flash it in, you kill one, you block the other, go from there. You know, Eritai can make a lot of plays here. And I also wanted to play it in a control shell for the first time. So very decent nonetheless. 2 Farewells here. Farewell just gets the job done, right? Farewell can shut off a lot of decks, a lot of strategies, like a lot of things that try to go wide. You Farewell them once, and if they have no cards in hand or close to having no cards in hand, it's usually game, right? 1 Lear, like I mentioned, and 2 Teferi, Temporal Pilgrim. Teferi is also really good, but when you cast Teferi and it survives for like 2 turns, that's usually game, right? If they don't have a way to deal with Teferi, it's usually GG's, right? Especially if you untap and have a counter spell in hand, like a Negate. It's usually game, right? Because they can't invoke Despair anymore. You have Eritai as well, not just Negate. They can't really deal with it, right? You just protect your Teferi and just provide it with a lot of value. It draws you cards as well, so very, very decent, right? And Lear here, Disciple of the Drowned, just gets us extra value from our graveyard because we're going to be casting a lot of things, right? So we can recast our removal spells, we can recast our life gain spells, we can recast our draw spells, so very, very good nonetheless. Within the mana base, we're running 26 lands here. Very specific reason, and it's because, you know, you need to hit your land drops. It's absolutely necessary, especially since we're not running a card in the early game that helps you find lands, like Consider or maybe what's it called? That 2-mana card that helps you look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Since we're not running any card like that in the early game that can help you find lands or top deck lands, most of our draw spells are usually require a lot of mana, like Silver Scrutiny or Memory Deluge. Therefore, you need to run at least 26 lands. Very decent nonetheless. For Affin's Tower, we're running 3 of everything except for this, I guess, and 1 Takenum, 1 Ottawa, and 1 Iganjo. No basics in the list. With that being said, that does it for the list. I do want to say something. I do seem a little frustrated in some of the games, and it's for a very good reason. I've been struggling with Magic in general, and it's that randomness of Magic that makes me really hate the game. It's the fact that no matter what you do, you're always going to get screwed one way or the other. There is no skill in the game. Your only skill is your knowledge of the game. That's it, and maybe decision making in the right times, but there's no skill. It's mostly random. It's mostly luck based. Whoever draws good wins usually. Whoever goes first wins. Also, the fact that no matter what you do to your deck, let's say you run 24 lands, you're going to break a lot. You're not going to draw lands and you're going to lose. You're going to run 26 lands. You're going to flood a lot and you're going to lose. You're going to run 25 lands and it's shaky. It's all over the place. One game you draw lands, one game you don't. And it's just not consistent. So the randomness of the game, the luck factor that has to do with Magic in general, is making me very frustrated lately. I'm just in a little bit of funk, I guess you could call it. So if I do seem a little frustrated in the gameplay, just excuse me, and I apologize for that. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the games. I've got some pretty decent games for you guys, and I want to say thank you so much for your continued support. Enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys later with another one. Okay? Bye. Alright. This seems like a hand. Let's try it. We got Teferi in the opener. We got Legions to Ashes. Okay. Let's see. We got some removal, no counter spells. I run a very low count of counter spells here. Ledger Shredder, huh? Okay. Let's kill that now. Before they untap and have protection, right? You never know. Another Ledger Shredder, okay? And the Concealing Curtains. Alright, we're gonna have to kill that Curtains. Which is pretty unfortunate, but... okay. See what happens. Esper, huh? Crown is good. Oh yeah, Crown is really good for them, but that means they tap out, which I'm all for. Okay. They're gonna draw 2 cards. At least we have some form of board presence before we play the Teferi, right? I do understand that Teferi can protect itself, but still. Oh, that's pretty good, right? The crown on the ninja? That is really good. And the memory deluge, okay. We need more removal, for sure, but... okay. They take the block. They want to draw a card. That's pretty good for us. That means we can play Teferi here. We need to keep up on card draw as well, so...
as a puzzle. I'm going to solve it.
And an Emperor. Okay.
Now, what do we have here?
We're gaming. That's pretty bad. Man, this crown is so annoying. Okay. Sure.
Knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Hopefully this Emperor doesn't whiff. Okay. They attack me. Let's see. We can pay for a Make the Spear, but we can't pay for a negate.
I don't know everything about colonizing.
Run away. You'll be safe. I am almost sad to see you go.
Okay, they're running that card. Interesting.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Very, very interesting. Okay.
Oops, you caught me.
Let's keep up on lands, and we have a Memory Deluge to refuel. So I think we're in a very good spot here. Alright, let's Memory Deluge now. I'll take another Memory Deluge here, surely. I do want the March. Okay, I'm game. Okay. Let's deal with that. Enough. That's enough of you. Sure. Oh man, I clicked too fast.
I hope you're ready to lose. You are not much of a roadblock.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have Memory Deluge next turn. So far we managed to dismantle each and every threat they have. Gixium Puppeteer, huh? You can get back a Ledger Shredder.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
They take it. Okay. Sleeper is fine. Sure, sink your mana opponent. Yep, that's fine. And then they draw a card? Sure. Yep, synergy. I mean, the deck works. Yikes. No, that's something. Huh. I'll take a farewell here. Okay. They'll take the block here, surely. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All graveyards hurt us as well, but I still have things that are playable, right? Because we are running Lear, but a single copy, so who cares? Okay, we might have removal. Yeah, that's okay. So far we're ahead by a mile. Okay.
To me.
Ledger Shredder. Sure. At least get one of them out of the range of a farewell. A cut down. We have removal in hand. We're not really scared of anything. We have life points. We're doing well. Suspicious Stowaway. Now that's a creature you don't see every day now. And Gix. Sure. Kill the Stowaway. We're gonna kill the Gix as well. Yeah, they're playing an Esper creature list, obviously. That synergizes well. That's just a lot. That is a lot. Get both of them out of range of a cut down. Pass. Excuse me. GG's? Easy as that. Nice. Alright, as Sunset Revelry 2 depopulates and a bunch of lands, let's keep this. I mean, who needs removal and counter spells when you have board wipes and I guess this? Plaza of Heroes. A bunch of tapped lands though. Not really scared. Thalia. Annoying, but it's fine. Alright, now that's a draw, right? Okay, opponent. Move on. Add line. Now that's annoying. But it's okay. Yep. And the Shieldred. Value, right? A board wipe for 2 creatures. Sign me up. They're just left with a Denic now? Okay, frustrating, isn't it? Sure. Void Rend. We're passing. Okay. Okay. You really bounced that? Nice. No draw for you. Okay. They have Plaza. Let's main phase this, shall we? Okay. Let's see if they want to use the Plaza to protect it. Yeah, that's okay. How long are you going to protect that for? Nice. All right. So Silver Scrutiny, obviously, and Union of the Third Path, I think. Yeah. We're going to gain a lot of life. Yeah, I don't need anything else. I already have a negate. I have a board wipe. I have a spot removal for anything. So, yep. Let's see. Man, this deck is insane for a control deck. Lisa. Yikes. Okay. Lisa, huh? Sure. This Denik is getting really annoying, but that's fine. Yep. I'm still holding on to this depopulate. I might actually go for it. We drew Lear, which is promising. Yeah, it really is promising. Alright, let's take the draw now. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3? Oh, actually, 1, 2. Alright, 2 cards. Sure. I thought I had 3 mana. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to this Lear here. To lose? Sure. It's far from over. Yeah. That's fine. Teferi is a draw. We also have negate. Or the make disappear.
Heard you needed a hero. Well, here I am.
Do we draw? Excuse me. No, let's just make the creature for now. We have Soul Partition and negate. Rada Drawvik, huh? That's problematic. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's value for them. Ludovic, okay. Alright. So what now?
Now that is an interesting fact.
Okay. And Lear is still kind of insane, huh? We're dismantling them, like, slowly, but really surely here. You played another Shieldred? Yeah. Okay. I know about the Iganjo.
Trying to be discreet.
They're playing creatures, so just go for the Void Rand on the Shieldred here. Yeah. Let's draw another card.
Much to consider.
We've got options, that's for sure. They take the block here, right? Not unless we do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. GG's? That's just a ton of value. We have cards in hand, cards in the graveyard. That's a lot for our opponent. GG's. Alright. No blue source, but we have removal, so let's keep this. This is really awkward though. It really is awkward here. Evolved Sleeper. Okay. So far we have nothing, but okay. Do you want to pay life for that? Yep. That's fine. We need a blue source desperately. I mean, this is just super awkward. Okay. So far, we're Orzhov. So far. I believe we can draw the blue source. Oh, this is nice. That's pretty good. All right. This is pretty good. Okay, we drew the blue source. Perfect. They might have Invoke Despairs in hand, so we should be... Oh, they're... Abzan? Yikes. We need to hit our land drops here no matter what. So we're just gonna play a land and pass. I think now is when we actually recover. Yep, that's not gonna happen. GG's, easy as that. Nice. Alright. Not a very ideal hand, but decent lands, I guess. Hello? Soldiers. Yep. Okay. Protection from multicolored. Got it. Thalia has to go. Okay. Alright. So 2 Wandering Emperors. Sure. The Sky Strike Officer. Alright.
You started this fight, but I won't. May your blades
Sure. Alright, let's get this out of range from the Sky Strike Officer, even though they can attack it down, but
We've got the edge in this fight.
should be fine, right? Alright, gonna take the draw here, yeah. We should have drawn with this Silver Scrutiny on our turn, because we're gonna spend 3 mana, and that leaves us with only 1, which we cannot use unless we top deck a cut down. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this now, so that if we top deck a cut down, we can at least cut the, kill this Sky Strike Officer, right? No cut down. The Lord should be problematic for us. Need a board wipe. I'm in desperate need of a board wipe here, friend. I'm gonna take the draw to try to play something here, but nothing so far.
I've learned much during my travels. My judgment is fine.
Okay. Board wipe me, please.
See you later.
Okay. Sure. Where are my board wipes, bro? Alright. I think that's the best idea for me. Even though they have a ton of mana here, but let them sink it. I'm playing with Marielle here. Okay. Sure. They pass. Okay. So we kill this, then we kill this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do we need to use Iratai here? Not sure. I think we need to be mana efficient here. Okay. I certainly don't want to give them a draw. They'll just keep applying that pressure here. I know what they're doing here. What? Oh, protection from multicolored. Nice. I actually completely missed that. Not protection from this though. Okay. We have to cast one of these now. We need to gain life. We need stuff, you know? Okay. Still on defense. It's been a rather difficult game so far, but they know this is where we take over. If we untap with Lear one more time, that's pretty much game. So GG's. Nice. Alright. Huh. Interesting. This is keepable because you have Sunset Revelry, right? What a card Sunset Revelry is against aggro. Okay. We need more lands, for sure. Orzhov. Interesting. Really? Okay. We're getting lands, which is very good for our Teferi here, and our Farewell. Okay. We're getting Union here, so let's see what they play. Underdog, sure. Gain 6 life, pretty good. Alright, so we've got Negate, Soul Partition, and the Farewell here. We are drawing lands, which is very, very good here. Yeah, we're gonna pass. I'm gonna hold on to this Sunset Revelry for a bit. We gotta be patient. We're a control player. Sure. That's fine. That's pretty good for us. Even though we could have played Teferi here, but I would rather play the Teferi into a less threatening board here. Okay. Okay. We had to do that. We needed lands. Plus, I do want them to invest a little more onto the board. And since we're gonna fare well, so might as well just block here. They're just not investing really. Just kind of problematic. Oh, they're Esper? Maybe not. Yeah, they're not really investing here, so maybe we hold on to it. We can certainly make a play here. Certainly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. If they have removal, this Teferi is dead. Alright. I'm just gonna go for it. Another one. Sure. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I don't know about this one, but
Don't feel bad if you lose. Quite a tough opponent.
okay. You draw here because they most definitely have removal. Also, if it's Liliana, then we're struggling. Okay. This Teferi has to stick. That's fine. Yeah, we just want to untap so we can play our Emperor on that one. I think now is when we create that blocker.
Was that handsome down?
Yep. Okay. If they have another piece of removal, we're gonna let the spirit go. That's pretty good. Now what? Sure.
Another misplaced.
Let's see if they want to take the block here. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're gonna draw 3 here. Now these are some cards. Okay. GG's. Easy as that. Nice. The hand is horrible, but we're going first, so these are hands that lose games. Yep. Okay. This hand just got much better. Now we need to draw lands. Excuse me. Please draw me lands, please. Okay. No lands. GG's. Yep. Turned from a good hand to basically a losing game. Still no lands, but at least we're drawing something playable. Sucks. It really is. Okay. This 1/1 is not applying enough pressure. Still no lands. Oh my god, this game. Magic. I'm gonna quit Magic soon, I think. For sure. Yep. It's just not really good for my health. They can easily replay that. How many turns did we have? 7 turns to draw a single land? How does this even work, bro? 26 lands. Alright, let's try this. Okay. Yep, that is totally fine. It's a lot of pressure, obviously. Okay. Now we draw lands? Oh my god. Either one way or the other. There's no way for me to play this game anymore. Either you draw lands or you don't. It's always the same issue day after day after day. Always the same issue every day, no matter what you do to these decks. It's just the game itself. It's just...
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. I am almost sad to see you go. Our swords will cross again. Keep watch for intruders.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Who needs more than 3 mana? Certainly not our opponent. Okay. Of course. Or close to an Invoke Despair, but what can you do? Okay, enough with that. Okay. Removal in hand, so we're just gonna go for the union here. Or protect it with the soul partition. Still costs 5 to cast, so pretty good. They obviously have something in hand. Might be more removal. We're trying our best here. I mean, despite the fact that we flood very, very often. Again, yep, it's known. That's fine, I guess. And they top deck and Invoke Despair. Oh, finally, an opponent that's small bit of unlucky. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think this is how we win, right? When you draw like this. That's fine. They're going after the layer, which they should.
I'm finished running from battles I might not. Now that is an interesting thing.
That's a draw. Alright, this is pretty much game, because now we can untap forever with our negate, right? And we can save Teferi from an Invoke Despair, so that's pretty much game. There's no way they can win anymore.
Knowledge is meant to be.
Only part is, like, we can't really pass, right? And they can bring that back, that pesky little creature back. And we're giving them card draw here as well. Enough. Enough. Bro. Hello? Oh my god. So it works for the entire turn. Holy. We have to counter that, unfortunately. That's kind of bad for you, opponent. Okay, they're down to 10. And that's game. Finally, an opponent that gets just as lucky as we do. It's been a rough day so far. And that's game.
There is much the past can teach us.
Okay. Nice. That went well.